Hey everyone, it's J13KY3X. Welcome back to another video, bro. I keep making the intro for the other video. Hey guys, it's White. You feel me? So today, you've seen the title of the video. Today we're gonna talk about lustful thoughts, and what does that really mean for us subconsciously? You feel me? So again, I'm gonna always say this in the start of these type of videos where I'm giving I'm trying to help y'all out for my own experiences. This is all my experiences. This is shit that I went through. So let's just actually start. Started watching pornography when I was about like 10, 9 years old. I was little. Seen it by accident, probably a little sooner than that, but it was an accident, you feel me? Seen it on my OG phone, da. And ever since then, I've been too obsessed with that shit, That first time really fired some dopamine in my head, and I was like, damn, I gotta have that shit more. So I started going, exploring that shit, Boom. It led me to the man that I am today. What type of man am I? Well, that's hard to say because I'm not sure. I'm not too sure, but I can say this. I think about sex almost every fucking day, bro. I think about this shit at least once an hour, dog. I'm not even playing with you. Right now, it's been getting better. I might be over exaggerating just because I have been on my shit. I've been doing my best to really take a firm stand on what I really want for myself, and just kind of seeing how it's been affecting me, reflecting back on other times and other parts of my life and seeing how that could have played a role in why I didn't, succeed so much. But something I'm going to tell y'all about this, it is completely normal, bro. I don't think it's a bad thing that it's like normalized because, let me actually start over because that shit does not sound right. Everybody has this a lot of people have this problem, right? A lot of guys, some girls. I don't know the statistics, but I am aware that a lot of people they might not be addicts like how I am or how I was, but a lot of people watch it. A lot of people have the urge to watch it, and a lot of people give in to that urge. Well, if you clicked on this video, it's for a reason. It's because you're probably on the same journey that I am, where I'm trying to stop. Well, where I'm trying to do better for myself, where I'm trying to keep my energy, where I'm trying to, do what's best for me to actually succeed in what I need to do. So my journey started back when I learned about Bob Proctor. And even before that, I was reading this book called The Master Key System that was talking about controlling your energies, controlling your thoughts. And something that came up to me, an idea that popped up in my head while I was reading, or a thought, was controlling your thoughts. I can do that? You're telling me my thoughts don't just come at random? You're telling me I have the ability to control my own ideas and that my ideas will shape me in the future? Think about it like this. You are the person right now that you thought about a couple years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, a couple months ago, the person that you thought yesterday. You feel me? That's very important because that means we have the blueprint to succeed. A man is what a man thinks. A person is what a person thinks. So knowing this, we can actually use it to our advantage, right? Okay, well, let's say, okay, now I am aware of this. Now I want to actually stop thinking about lustful thoughts. Well, how do you go about it? It can be as simple as every time you think about it, you do a push-up. You feel me? It could be as simple as every time I think about it, I go wash my face with cold water because that kills down the temptation by lowering down my body temperature. It could be literally, if you're a little bit more sophisticated and are more in control of your own energy, I would say, or your own urges, and you are disciplined enough to be able to transmutate it into something else. You might do sex energy transmutation, where you take the urge of sex, the feeling of sex, and you transform it into something else. You might put it into a workout. If you're an artist, you might put it into your projects, into your poems, into your anything else, literally anything else. Art can be anything, so you might just put it all into your art. You feel me? So, but how do you actually get to that point? Because there was a while when I was reading these books, right? And one of the books that I actually stumbled across this idea of being able to control our sex energies or sex nature, because it's a part of our nature. It's a part of our human desires. You feel me? To fuck, to to have children. But it's been slanted in a way because there's too much overindulgence in it. So we become these fucking like these sheep almost, just to lust. No, and I don't fuck with that. I don't like that at all, nigga. I don't like knowing that a girl can have a nice body and just walk over me. Fuck that. I'm not trying to be on that. I'm not gonna be anybody's cup. You feel me? So that's literally how I think about it. You feel me? But here I'm jumping the gun. So I started reading this book called Think and Grow Rich, and one of the chapters is actually on sexual transmutation. And ever since then, I've been doing my best to really imagine myself, visualize myself actually doing that, transmutating that feeling. Right now, I gave it an attempt yesterday. I can 100% guaranteed say that shit does work because damn, bro. Look, y'all wanna see something? So this is my workout sheet, right? I don't know if y'all can tell what the fuck that says. I think this shit might be in reverse, but here I got front lever dragonflies and tuck dragonflies. So those I grab onto a pole and I raise my legs, right? I was doing like with my legs tucked because I didn't have enough core strength. I was feeling a little bit, fired up yesterday. Instead of wasting my time thinking about pornography or watching pornography or literally just indulging in my lustful thoughts, I got down, I did that shit, and I did them with my legs extended. 6 of them, nigga. I was doing 9 tucked ones, and now I have enough strength, inner strength, enough confidence in myself to be able to do them with my legs extended. It might have not been perfect form, but we're getting there, you feel me? So what I'm trying to say is, this journey is a hard journey. It's more than worth the effort, though. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm already seeing improvements. I've been a lot more on my shit. Like, not particularly on my shit, but I've been more like, damn, it's time to take action, nigga. I got that fire in me to actually do shit now. And I had it before, but it was more like on and off because my shit was all over the fucking place. You feel me? But now that I have a little better handle on my own urges, I can safely say that this shit gets a lot easier, bro. And I've only started taking it actually seriously this month because, apart from being a fucking porn addict, I was a sex addict, you feel me? So I was just going around being a fucking whore, dog. That's not cool. I don't, you give what you get. I'm not trying to have a whore wife. I don't need to be a whore husband. You feel me? I believe in that shit. So I'm not gonna, I believe in it. So that's just how I move. You feel me? I'm not trying to have no little EE as no fucking wife, nigga. So I'm just trying to do a better job at being honest with myself and shit. Cause a lot of the times, bro, overindulging in sex, nigga, I'm gonna lie to y'all, bro. It's not what it's cracked up to be. It's really not, G. Being young. If you never got pussy, if you're a girl, you never got dick, it's like, well, you crave it all the fucking time, G. I don't know about y'all, but that shit's just how it was for me, you feel me? So I was just going on my way to do this shit. And every time I would just feel so fucking empty and dead inside. And I would just want to fucking not kill myself, but I would just want to it's like I would be so down with myself. It's like, wow, congrats, dude. You gave into your urges again. Wow. It's not a good feeling. And eventually I became aware of why I was even doing that. And once I became aware of why, well, something clicked in my brain, bro. I was like, damn, bro, you know what? It's time to do better. I'm not trying to be stuck doing the same shit over and over again. It's time for me to actually learn my lesson from this. It's time for me to take responsibility of my own actions in my own life and actually start to move the way that I want to. And I feel like that has to do a very big part of it once you actually start taking accountability for yourself and your own actions, and you start to realize that everything moving forward is based on you. You actually start to develop the mental faculties to actually do what you need to do.
Did I disturb you?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Recording videos.
Oh, how long are you gonna be recording videos?
I'm not sure. What did you need?
I was gonna ask you if you could go to the store and buy a biggie.